With the Emmys going green this year, LifeBites talks to the stars about how they're making a difference within the environment.
Well, we're really excited that the Emmys have gone green this year. This is an industry that's always supported the greening of America.
We live on an all-solar, hydro-powered 40-acre property. We are completely off the grid. We drive a hybrid. We are very focused on living a life that taxes our world as little as possible and trying to find ways to be more ecologically minded.
I'm trying to build my own electric car right now, and I talk to people about it whenever I can.
Austin's a great town for riding a bike, so even that helps a little bit, you know.
It's a lot to learn, and there's a lot for us to do, but if you just take the steps that you know and keep educating yourself, I'm still trying to learn more, and some people know more, and you're like, okay, so what do you do with that? And, you know, so take small steps.
Well, I think we all make changes. You know, our show's the #1 recycling show on television. I'm proud of that, and everybody works at that, the whole crew and cast, and we have for years, so that's important. But I think we all got to start paying attention to some things. You know, we want to live here for a while, it's important to pay attention to how to keep it this way and make it better. So, you know what, if I can pass that on to my kids and at the same time pay more attention to, you know, walking on recycled carpets or taking a hybrid instead of a limo, who cares, right? Absolutely, it's a good idea, and we all should be doing it.
I love that the award show's green this year because the whole world is watching the Emmys, and it's nice to set an example, and it's a nice platform to do it. For myself, I drive a hybrid, I recycle. We're building a house now that's eco-friendly in Texas, so we definitely are extremely aware, and we try to make other people aware of all the issues that we have, and I believe that, you know, it's up to us and our generation to do something, because our kids are going to be left with a world that is so contaminated they're not going to be able to live in it the way they should.
Yeah, I use a limousine a little less often. That's about
we don't spit as much.
I think more people have to have education. I think they have to come out of denial, and I think the educational part really gets people to see what the potential is down the line and what actually makes you feel good about yourself when you do those things. When you do something that's valuable for someone else, if you are in service in some way, you feel good about yourself and you feel like you're contributing. We have to start giving people a sense of what it feels like, how good you can feel by doing the right thing.
I heard that the host tonight is made out of biodegradable materials, which is a start.
I think I show up for friends who like my friend Bobby Kennedy is with the Riverkeeper. I try to show up as much as I can to his events, and I'm working now with Ted Danson. He has Oceana, and I know how, you know, dedicated he is, and I'll learn about that and you know, support that. And I think even if it isn't your absolute kind of intimate cause, to show up is important. You know, it's an active presence. And then in your own life to try to do as much. I have hybrid cars. I can't imagine driving a car that isn't a hybrid, you know, and as soon as there's something better than that, you know, I'll do that, but that's kind of basic. And just try not to, I don't know, it's so huge. It's so huge to try not to waste and recycle and all that.
Well, I recycle and I reduce, you know, packaging. I reuse water bottles. I don't drive a hybrid now, but my next car will be a hybrid. I have to admit, I came to tonight's event in a stretch limo, but when my friend and I saw it coming around the corner, we're like, that is not green. So we felt guilty, which is a start, I suppose.
I am wearing the same dress that I wore last year, and I have recycled it to go green, and I feel I'm saving the planet one ball gown at a time. And you tell that to Vice President Gore. Is he here yet?
You know, we're going to have policy changes, and that's why there has to be more participation in the dialogue, more activism.
We came in a Prius. We flew our private plane to the airport and then got in a Prius. No, we didn't.
So there's a lot of little things you can do. You know, it depends on kind of how far you want to go.
We drive a Prius, that helps. Just sort of conserving at any corner that you can, you know. Every little drop counts.